Yael Tygiel here for The Beat. We are talking to the sexy cast of the CW's Pandora.
Pandora is a science fiction action adventure series set 200 years from now. We meet this character of Jax. She's lost her family in this tragic thing, and she's trying to find out what really happened. And she relocates to Earth, where she enrolls in sort of a futuristic space academy. It's really future college.
All right, let's discuss this shop.
Okay, girl, let's do.
We're getting real into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so Jax so far is kick-ass,
Yes.
smart,
Dope as hell.
dope as hell, and I would say feisty, passionate, fights for everything. She fights for what she wants. She fights for what's right. Tell us about Jax. How do you play her?
I try to pull out the qualities I think are the best about myself and then just amplify them. She's way cooler than me. Like, she is 100 times cooler than me. I could never be as cool as Jax. But yeah, I love that she fights for what is right. I love that she's resilient as hell. I love that she's stubborn. I love that she's a fighter too. Like, literally, I get to do all my own stunts, which is so much fun. I mean, most of my own stunts. I do most of my own stunts. So yeah, she's just so cool. I have such a girl crush.
Tell me about the training.
There's no training. I
To
just
do your own stunt?
I wing it. I swear to God, I learned the stunt sequence like 3 minutes before we go on, and I wing it.
Really?
Yes.
Do you have a background in any martial arts?
I've been stunt trained a bit, and I'm athletic, and I don't know, do workout classes or whatever I'm supposed to say. No, I don't know what I'm doing. It's great.
Xander is so far
The best.
Sure. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's not a love interest,
So you feel
but he
kind
is
of
flirty.
ambivalent against
Yeah.
him. Okay.
What can you tell me about Xander?
Xander is a principled guy. He's a super principled guy. But no, don't. That's
Sorry,
important.
I'm
It's
so
important.
sorry.
No, but I think that's what causes the ambivalence about him, because principles are super personal. So the stuff that Xander has to be dealing with is a sense of massive duty to his work that you see in the first episode, which is it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No spoilers there. So the first episode has Ed, and you see this sense of duty versus this sense of loyalty to his friends, for example. And through the series, that's the kind of stuff that he's dealing with. And I think that's what's going to be the tricky thing between being a good guy or a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because that really depends on is his work a good guy or a bad guy? Are his superiors good guys or bad guys? That's the kind of stuff that he's going to be dealing with, and that's hopefully the kind of stuff that the audience will see his moral journey, the moral shades of black and white.
How are you?
Good, how are you
My
doing?
Slytherin partner.
Oh yeah.
Right?
We're a little bit Slytherin. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Hawaiian Pizza Barrel. I would love to talk to you. Speaking of Slytherin.
Right? And it's so funny because my character on the show would fit right into Slytherin.
That's what I was gonna
she
say.
is hell in heels.
Yeah,
Girlfriend.
Tell us about her, because right now she's real mysterious,
Yeah.
and I'm guessing evil.
You know what? I wouldn't say evil. I would just say that she just has agendas and she enjoys power. And so the guy who plays my dad is an amazing actor called Ben Cross, Oscar nominated from Chariots of Fire. And once you get to see the relationship, you kind of understand that why she's always fighting for what she's fighting for, kind of like having a relationship that her dad's kind of like this powerful guy and always wanting to kind of like please and always wanting to be like, did I do good? So you kind of understand like the softer side of her and why she kind of like fights for what she fights for. And I really appreciate that the writers gave me that opportunity to be able to play like both sides. So it's not like you just see in one side where it's like, oh my god, this is like a ruthless character. It's like you kind of understand why she's going for things.
Right. The best villains are ones that have a real reason.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm shocked.
I don't think there are many evil people in the world. There are many psychopaths. That came out wrong. There are evil people in the world, but they don't think they're evil. No one goes to bed thinking like, oh, I did a bad thing today and I'm happy with it.
Right.
They're not these like Machiavellian geniuses going to... So the point that everyone thinks they're doing the right thing is a really fun thing to explore. A thing that has some exciting shades of grey.
Yeah.
50 shades.
Speaking of,
yeah.
if you're putting a sci-fi show on the CW, it's gotta be sexy.
Yeah.
Can you tease a little bit about what we can expect?
About how sexy it is?
How sexy it's gonna
Oh, I
be?
can tease a lot.
Yeah!
No,
Man, I'm
CW
succeeding at this.
Yeah, this is great. CW, CW, watch on the CW or on the app at any time. You can expect The most important thing is that we keep the show somewhat grounded in the relationships between the characters, right? And naturally, we're all young people in a university. You can imagine there are some interpersonal relationships.
I would say you're all attractive young people in a university.
Even John Harlan Kim?
Oh, especially
Really?
John Harlan Kim.
Well, not really. Well,
How
if you say
dare
especially
you.
John Harlan Kim, then you might see a little more John Harlan Kim flesh than you bargained for next
Really?
Tuesday.
Oh, look at
I'll
that skill.
let him tell about the sweaty bod scene.
I've been waiting to get to you.
I'm so excited!
Been secretly giving terrible answers to everybody else, so this will be my
Perfect.
only good interview. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
all right. Here's what I want to talk about, especially on this show. There is, as I'm sure you're aware, a very popular asexual Asian trope on TV.
Right.
And you, in this show, at least from the pilot episode,
Yeah.
are crashing that down.
It's I don't know about crashing it, but I'm more of a knocker. I'm a little more polite than that, but no, absolutely. I mean, I think already in some of the teasers you get to see some of my romantic involvements on the show, and as an Asian male in film and TV, I haven't necessarily had that opportunity to be a romantic interest. So I got a tweet that was really interesting. That was something to the effect of like, just saw the teaser sizzle reel. Yes, finally good to see an Asian male kiss a girl on screen.
Yes.
And I thought about it and I was like Glenn from Walking Dead and nothing else. So I was sort of like, I was kind of like, so go Glenn. So I think he's the one that crashed it actually, and I'm just sort of stepping over the debris as I follow his path.
I love it because in the first episode you see how flirty Greg is, and I was like, yes, bring that chemistry.
Yeah, which is great because we have writers that write the flirtiness for us. So I'm not great at flirting in real life, so to have somebody actually write my lines makes me seem charming. But
You're so
no, you have to say that. I'll pay you later. But it was one of those things where it was so cool to be able to have, I think at the center of storytelling, I think so many stories center around the idea of love. So as an actor to come in and I'm playing all these characters where every third word is mainframe or encrypted password, or it was so nice to be able to play somebody who actually has feelings. I think was the nice thing.
Like in this industry, being an ethnic female, it's always been a fight. It's always been a fight to get the roles. It's always been like, can I get in the doors? Like just getting people to believe me. Like always getting those no's. And it just takes that one yes, but like trust me, it's a daily fight. Right. So it happens still, even though there's been such a change with like diversity and like more roles and stuff. It's still kind of like a little bit sort of stereotyped in a way, because unfortunately I kind of fit into a label where I'm like ethnically ambiguous, so it's like, well, where do we put her? We don't know where she goes. So I'm always kind of fighting.
Right. Absolutely.
But it's the hustlers, one says.
And obviously on the show I did before this as well, they really sort of, by the time we got to the later seasons, I really got to explore more human feelings. So I think that's one of those tropes that as an Asian male I'm trying to break down, that we are emotional, we are maybe too emotional in some cases. We do obviously feel as much as anybody else, but
What, a person has feelings? That's
it's a weird thing. But it was one of those things where we're portrayed in film and TV as these stoic, cool, calm, collected, and in reality, I cry in my car like every morning, like about nothing, and I want people to see these emotions. So
We see in this show, right, we've got some sci-fi elements, we've got some drama and mystery, and there's a lot of romance going down.
Is there?
Yes. I am shipping Jax and Greg so hard.
What is their ship name?
Oh, don't ask me.
Grax?
I'm terrible at this.
Jeg? It just doesn't sound hot.
Grax, I like though.
Grax?
Grax.
Okay. I personally am Team Raylan.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm Team Raylan.
All right. I love it.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'm Team Raylan. Mark doesn't tell us. Mark doesn't tell us anything that's gonna happen until we read the episode, which is a week before we shoot it. But I keep saying this. Team Raylan!
So you guys are currently in production for the first season. How far are you? Do you know what episode they're on right now?
We are about to wrap. As soon as we leave here, we go back to finish one day of shooting, and 9 will be wrapped, so we'll be on to 10.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And where
It's
you
crazy.
are in 9, without telling us anything, are you surprised as to how we got there and what is happening?
Yes. There's so many twists. I want to know what happens in 10. I haven't got 10 yet. I just really want to know what happens. But yeah, there's a lot of twisty turns for sure. Sometimes I'm reading the script, I'm like, what? So yeah.
I'm a really
Definitely.
impatient viewer. When do we get answers about who killed her parents?
Girl, I don't know. I want the answers too. No, I think Mark is hinting that comes like episode 10 or 11.
Okay, so you don't even know yet.
I don't even know yet.
Oh man, I
have theories though. I think it was Osborne. Yeah, I think it was Osborne. I think there's been little clues dropped that he's kind of shady, but also maybe they're dropping those in the beginning so that we think he's shady and they can do like a plot twist. So who's like the least shady person? Maybe it was Greg.
How dare you?
I know.
I
Sorry,
definitely
Greg.
thought that as well for a second and went, no, I refuse. I know that you and I specifically have been campaigning for you to be in Crazy Rich Asians 2.
Yeah.
How is the campaign going? What can we do?
I actually bumped into John Chu at a party. We said hi. I think I made a terrible joke about both of our names being John, and yeah, that was the extent of the conversation. But
Okay, so baby steps for getting you in that movie.
I don't think he'll remember me, and if he does, it's probably as that annoying guy who made that poor joke. But no, he seemed very sweet, and I know a lot of the cast, and yeah, what that movie did as far as not just in terms of for Asian people, but I think minorities or anybody who's ever been missed or underrepresented at all, I think could sort of relate to finally seeing some of that on screen. So yeah, the kudos to them, and if they want me to go in and hold up a boom mic for Crazy Rich 2, I would be more than happy to do that. Yeah, I would just love to be involved in any way with any of that progressive stuff, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we are going to keep tweeting about it. We're so excited. Thank you so much.
You're the sweetest.
It's good to see you.
Absolutely. Later, Yael. Oh.